Hello everyone, it's Amy, and I was just getting ready to finish up these two that I was showing you when I showed you how to make the folded pockets, and I thought that I'd just come on and chat just a little bit. The reason that I do the tutorial videos is because I have a really hard time chatting. I never can really think of what to say, and it just goes, radio silence. And so I do the tutorial videos because that gives me something. I work through the whole thing, and by the time we're done, I haven't, been super quiet. So but this time there was a few things I wanted to chat about, so I thought I'd come on while I was finishing these up, and we'll see how far we get before Papa gets out of bed this morning. But there's a couple things that I did want to say. Number one is, when I do my journal videos, I try and keep them under 12 minutes so that I can just upload them straight from my phone to YouTube. Because when I do my Build Your Stash and Craft videos, I have to put parts together, and then I put them on my computer, and then see, I don't do the chatty thing very well. After I put them on my computer, then I have to download them, and they take anywhere from 10 to 12 hours to upload. So to do the journaling videos that way also, it just makes it kind of hard because I don't have them done ahead of time. My Build Your Stash and Craft videos, I actually have 4 weeks done ahead of time, and I do that on purpose so that if something comes up, I always have a video to upload the next week, because if I have to do them on Tuesday, by the time I get the video done and then I try and upload it, I'll never get it uploaded. And on Tuesday, that's my day off. And so Papa comes over for breakfast, and then he goes home, which home for Papa is just the other end of our house. We put a little apartment on for him and my mom 12 years ago. And so, but he goes back to his part of the house, and, he watches TV, and he doesn't come back till dinner. So I actually have between breakfast and dinner, I have that whole part of the day free on Tuesdays to go ahead and do my Build Your Stash videos. And then I try and get a journal video done too if I get a chance. But when I can upload straight from my phone, it only takes about 20 minutes or something to go from my phone to YouTube. So that is why the journal videos are a little bit, I've had a couple comments that they're a little fuzzy. I really just can't help that because I can't take 12 hours to upload them. I did my videos this morning, and then this video, and then I just uploaded it, and through YouTube, and I was able to get it done and get it on. If I had to put it through my video, even if I just have to put it from my phone to my computer and I don't have to join any together, it still takes forever for it to upload from my computer to YouTube. So if anybody knows how to make your videos upload faster, let me know, because it really, I used to think I couldn't even use my computer when it was uploading. I have figured out that I can still actually, use my computer for other things when it's uploading, so that's nice. But yeah, that's why the journal videos are a little bit fuzzy, and I just really kind of can't help that, because I just don't have the time to do the 10-hour uploads on the journal videos too. So, but and then I've been having a bit of a problem with lately, kind of like with the words coming to me and everything, and it gets a little bit worse at times. So I wasn't going to say this, but I just thought that I would, because there's a lot of people out there that, might be going through the same thing. I know that there are a lot of people out there who have mentioned that they're going through the same thing, but I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I think that that's what's doing it, but I get confused. And, so sometimes I just can't pick the right word, or I just totally say, like I just say the wrong thing, whether I think I'm saying the right thing, and my husband will be like, why did you say that? And it's like, oh, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say this. So if I say things on my videos and it's a little bit confusing, that's why. And I never even notice it until I watch the videos back, because I watch to make sure that I put them in the right order, all the parts in the right order, and to make sure that everything's okay before I upload them. And then I notice, you know, what I've said, and it's like, well, I can't go back and change it now. Back when YouTube had their editor, I could go in and, you know, like add words and say, oh, I meant to say this. But with my new editor, I'm sure there's a way to do that, but I really don't like computers. I mean, I'm glad I have my computer and I love YouTube, but I just, you know, the whole computer part of it has never been my thing. So, you know, trying to figure out how to add words or, you know, make fancy starts or fancy endings, it's not me. So if I say the wrong word, you know, please forgive me for that. But if it doesn't make any sense, then I would redo the video. But if it makes, you know, if eventually you get the gist of what I was trying to say, I just leave it the way it is. So, you know, none of us are perfect. But, you know, so I just wanted to, you know, kind of just give you a heads up on that. If you think, man, you know, she's like losing it. Well, I'm not really losing it. It just, sometimes I just can't pick that right word. And it is what it is. I would rather give you the wrong words than to not do my videos. Oh, that one's really pretty. And so, but I just kind of thought that I would, you know, I've had just, I think just one comment about somebody, you know, making a comment about me saying the wrong word, but I seem to be doing it a little bit more lately, so I figured I'd just get it out there. I know that I do it, but I can't help it. And so we're just gonna live with it. And my Fabri-Tac just spit all over the place. Now I know why people always put the top back on as soon as they use it. Oh my gosh, this is just a mess. I do like this glue, but it is a little bit tricky. And it gets strings like when you use hot glue. So, but, you know, but enough of that. I just wanted to also thank everybody who has ordered any of the kits that I put together from the recycle store. And I think I'm going to maybe do some stencils. A long time ago, people used to ask whenever I did any stencil videos if I sold my stencils, and I didn't. Because I can't do them exactly the same when they're all hand cut. And, you know, sometimes if somebody sees one of them and they want it, and then it's a little bit different, then they complain, and I didn't want to deal with that. So, but I did actually wind up getting one of the electronic cutting machines, and to cut my stencils, to copy the ones that I've already done. Well, I'm doing a lot of new ones too. But so if you'd be interested in stencils, you know, let me know, because I think I might be doing some stencils for sale too. But the one thing I wanted to say is don't feel like you should buy something if I have something for sale. You know, I just do it to, well, you know, if you put the brown cover on the brown ink, then it'll work out better. Maybe I'm going to edge this one in pink, actually. Since I've already got two edged in brown, why not? But yeah, I put them up there because, like, the recycle store stuff is so cool. I mean, I love it. And, you know, so I just want, you know, if somebody wants to be able to have some, I want to be able to do that. But, you know, don't feel obligated in any way, shape, or form to, you know, to purchase anything. I really debated as to whether to do anything like that on my channel or not, because you know, I want you to enjoy my crafty videos. I don't want you to think that I'm out there to sell you something. So, but I want to make it available if it's something that you really want and you can't get in your area. So, you know, or if you say, oh yes, I want this. I've had some people ask for kits and I'm out. And so I made a list and I put them on the list, and I told them I will let them know as soon as the videos are going to go up, so that they will get the chance to get one, you know, before everybody else, since they're waiting. So if you want to be put on the list, you can let me know that too. But the thing is that just because you've been put on the list, if the time comes when I come up with those kits, and you decide you don't want them, or you don't like the way that kit's put together, or you don't have the money at the time, don't feel obligated just because you said, yeah, put me on the list, I want this kind of a kit. Please don't feel obligated to purchase it, because, you know, it's just, I'm doing it really basically for something to do, for some fun, And, you know, if other people can get some enjoyment out of some of the stuff, you know, then that makes me feel good that they, you know, are able to have it. Because I just, you know, I really enjoy it. And I enjoy going there. And, you know, everything that I have that I put in those kits, I have so much of it myself. And, you know, this is where the hoarder comes in, because you never know what they're going to have. So if I find something that I really like, I wind up buying a lot of it. Because if they don't have it the next time I go in, then oh my goodness, they won't have it again. So, you know, so really, I don't need to go there for myself anymore. Well, I always have to, like, I always do find new things because they always come up with different stuff. But, you know, and that's the other thing with the kits too. I can't specifically, you know, like take orders for I want this or this or this. I only get to the scrap store once in a great while. Next weekend, not this one coming up, but next weekend, my husband and I are going to go stay in the city, and I'm going to go to the scrap store, and I'm going to get some stuff to put the kits together for the people who asked, and, you know, to have a few extras. And, you know, but then I won't be back to the city again, probably for at least a month. So, but next weekend, my brother's going to come stay with Papa. He comes once a month, and he comes on Friday morning, and my husband and I get to go away and, come home on Sunday evening after dinner. And so that saves my sanity, because I really don't go much of anywhere, you know, when I'm here taking care of Papa. So that just, it makes it nice for me, and I'm really thankful that I have a brother that can do that for me. So when my mother was sick, my sister used to come and stay overnight, and then she would take my mom to dialysis on a Saturday once a month. And that was really nice too, because in the beginning I had got myself so burnt out that, you know, I had to ask her for that. And then she was, you know, good enough to come and do that, which, you know, is really necessary. And if you're taking care of elderly parents, let me just tell you that you should get away. You should find someone to help you. There may even be some, if you don't have anyone to help you, like someone in a senior center or something, if you ask in those places, they might know of places that can give you some time off, because you really have to save your sanity for yourself and for your parents too, or whoever it is you're taking care of. Because in the beginning, I spent 4 years not doing anything, you know. And when my mother was sick, I never left the house at all unless someone was here. So I did all of my shopping while she was in dialysis. I would go and do all my grocery shopping and everything, because she couldn't, you know, she needed someone here just in case something happened. So, you know, make sure that you give yourself some time, because it's really, really important. But yeah, so I don't get to the scrap store very often. And so I can't do like certain special requests. I will, you know, I've had people say that they want like one of like the stamp kits that I put together, and so I will put together something like that, you know, like with the single-sided sticky and the little wood blocks. And that's always if they have them, because you just don't know what's going to show up when you get there. But it's fun to I'm doing the wrong side. It's fun to go in there, and it doesn't cost me a lot of money, but I can take a lot of time. So that's one of the reasons that I always go there when I go to the city, because I can go spend a couple hours there and, you know, maybe spend like $20 or something, and, you know, just picking and choosing and, you know, trying to figure out, well, what could I do with this and what could I do with that, and fill up a couple of bags and, you know, not have spent too much money. But I do appreciate everyone that did pick up a kit. It was really quite fun. And then we send them out by priority so that they have tracking numbers. And then when Papa comes over for breakfast, we track the packages to see where they are. And then when he comes over for lunch, we track the packages to see where they are. And when he comes over for snack, and when he comes over for dinner. So he really enjoys doing that. He likes seeing, you know, where they've gone, how long they take, and you know, were they delivered at the mailbox or at the door. He just really enjoys that. So So that's what we do with those packages too, is they give him a little bit of entertainment to watch those packages go. But I'll tell you, I just sent out, I think I sent out 6 packages because one of them was really combined. And boy, going through tracking 6 packages takes a little while. But that's okay because it's entertainment for him. But usually, if I send somebody something, it's one package. And so, we just check it 4 times a day. But we might have to cut back. Maybe just check a few packages at breakfast, lunch, and snack, and then check all of them after dinner. I might have to do that. I need to see what order I put these in because I like the way that folds up. Okay, so this one goes at the bottom. These are really fun to make, and I just like the way that they look. I'll have to show you my faith journal that I'm working on. I found my dad cleaned out his cupboards, and everybody came and took the books that they wanted, and there was a Bible journal series that was in there, and no one took it, and I loved the covers, and so I decided to make some faith journals with them. So I'm working on the first one, which, oh my goodness, when I show it to you, I'll have to show you how I messed it up. You have to think about when you're making a journal how you're going to put it together. What are your signatures going to be like? Because this one, I was making parts to it and kind of gluing them together and taping them together. And then when I went to put it in my actual book, it was a little bit of a challenge. So next time I'll remember not to get ahead of myself and make sure that I actually do signatures and the right way, so that I can either put them in with a rubber band or I can sew them in, but they're not all different. And it was just funny. I'll just have to show you because, oh my goodness. It was a bit of a I did figure it out, though. It worked out okay. But I'm just starting with this journaling, so I'm learning right along with you. And I so enjoy all of the different people that come on and do their journaling series, that they know what they're doing. They make some of the most beautiful stuff. I really like how that one turned out. It's a little bit lighter than all the rest, and that pink really brightens it up a lot. I thought I had a piece of scrap paper here. I don't know that I like that peach color with the pink. Ooh, I definitely don't like that. That's just not my color. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's see if we can cut one here. But see, I've gone silent. I don't know what to say. It's very hard for me to do these just talk along videos. But, there are so many people out there that do the Craft With Me series, and I love those. I just love to, listen to the people talk as they do what they're doing, and I want to say, hey, Sonia, I really love your videos. If you haven't met Sonia Steptoe, go check out her videos. So she was talking on her last one about doing a tutorial, and really the Craft With Me videos, they are tutorials. You are showing people like what you're doing and how you're doing it. And the hardest thing for me is this part. The decorating part is really, really hard for me. It takes me forever. And I love watching people do that part on the Craft With Me videos, because you get to see how they put things together and how they pick and choose, and that really makes a difference. That teaches me so much. And so I really appreciate those videos. So I just want to say, Sonia, I appreciate your videos, and I love them just the way they are. I love your tutorials too. So, but I really love your Craft With Me videos, and they're fun to craft along with. You've got somebody there chatting while you're crafting, and they're crafting. And see, I'm not good at this part. That's too white to go with that, but I need to do something else with that. So I will have to figure that out in a little while. But thank you all very much for stopping by. I think I'm going to stop here because I'm stuck. And but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who did order the kits, and I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that these journal videos are a little bit fuzzy, and this one, now looking at it, is 20 minutes, so it's not going to be fuzzy because I will have to upload it to my computer. That's the other thing. The journal videos are shorter because if I can keep them under 15 minutes, I can do it straight from my phone right to YouTube, and then I don't have to put them on my computer and wait for them to upload. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to go back to my tutorials because this was really hard. I'll talk to you later. I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.